Class 4 place is first place in the purple went to Ashley Wallhander from Bertrand, Nebraska. Ashley will be on her way back in for the division championship. Second place was Dale Jewel from Manzanilla, Colorado. She received the purple as well. Third purple was Chandler Ritchie from Brighton, Colorado. Fourth in purple to Jacob Jewell from Manzanilla, Colorado. Fifth in a purple went to Sam Davis from Madison, Kansas. Reid had a purple ribbon. Reid was from Butler, Missouri. Our blue ribbons in Class 4 included Savannah Gerlach from DeWitt, Nebraska. Aaron Larson from New Richland, Minnesota. Aaron Sewer from Dunlap, Iowa. Morgan Shue from Melbourne, Iowa. And John Elps from Shipley, Nebraska. John also had a red ribbon in that class, as did Regan Elps, Colin Bonkarak from Fairfax, Iowa, and Morgan Fisher from Oxford, Iowa, and Will Epke from Lamont, Iowa. Currently in the ring, our judges selecting the champion and reserve champion in our Division 1, which is our weight classes 1 through 4 in Colorado in Class 3. And Dale Jewell from Manzanilla, Colorado, second place in Class 4. Let's congratulate all of our first and second place exhibitors as they compete for our division championship.
Our first class of juniors are now walking into the arena, so we're going to go ahead and call first call for Class 42 junior students. First call, Class 42.
As soon as we're done talking about this class, I will celebrate by one of the sheet committee members. First place in Class 8, and the purple ribbon went to Trent W. Kipker from Jefferson City, Missouri. Second place in the purple to Dale Jewell from Manzanilla, Colorado. Third place in the purple went to Haley Alden from Hamilton, Missouri. Fourth place in the purple to Skylar Stockton from Nevada, Missouri. Fifth place in the purple to Sheldon Johnson from Curtis, Nebraska. In the blue ribbon group, we had William Wood from Laramie, Wyoming. Eli Linden from Harper, Iowa. Molly Bongars from Hull, Iowa. Mariah Johnson from Oxford, Iowa. Dylan McNichol from Mountain City, Kansas. And Maggie Borman from Tipton, Iowa. In our red ribbon group in Class A, we have Justin Bernard from Red Oak, Iowa. Ryan Lamb McCormick from Pleasantville, Iowa. Jason Seville from Blair, Nebraska. Kirsten Chesson from Herman, Nebraska. Mariah Johnson from Oxford, Iowa. And Madeline Heineke from La Prairie, Illinois. Currently, in the ring, we have our first and second place class winners from classes 5, 6, 7.
Class of junior showmanship, we will be shutting the game here shortly.
From Sedalia, Colorado, was second in Class 5. Eric Taylor from Bhutan, Iowa, was second in Class 6. In Class 7, we have Haley Cole from Benedict, Nebraska. And in Class 8, second place was Dale Jewell from Manzanilla, Colorado. As our judge, Steve Sturtz, finishes making the selection for this division, we'd like to remind you that he was originally from Gilman, Iowa, went to Hawkeye Tarleton State College in Texas. Got a master's degree at San Angelo State. Champion in the second division of Sheldon Johnson from Curtis, Nebraska. Reserve champion was Trent W. Kimker from Jefferson City, Missouri. Showmanship. There will be no break. We have the same judge. We're going to just keep right on rolling. We have 8 classes of sheep showmanship, and that's posted around the arena right by the goat showmanship. So if you're going to be in the sheep showmanship, find out what class you're in so that we can move on quickly. We're not going to spend any time calling people that are late for their classes. Shut the gate and we'll keep right on rolling.
Well, let's give these kids and all the kids that showed today a round of applause for a really nice meat goat show. Now, I saw Jim last night. He said the numbers were down from what they expected, but I want to tell you that some good ones showed up. It's been very competitive in all the classes. I think it's been a very, really nice set, a very good set of meat goats all the way through. I've enjoyed evaluating them. And as I said, before I started, I look forward to evaluating and working and lining up livestock. I enjoy doing that almost as much as anything. I guess the one thing I enjoy doing more than that is working with the youth, and I can tell you that your youth of these 13 great states around Nebraska has not disappointed me in the way that they've acted in the show ring, the way they've treated me, the stewards, and each other has been very, very admirable, and I appreciate that, and I don't think that there's anything that these kids could be doing better, whether they're first or last today, than showing a meat goat or a lamb or a hog or whatever it may be. I believe in the programs that much, and I think that in today's society that the best thing for the outside of a kid, or the inside of a kid, is an outside of an animal, and I want you to know that your kids have done a great job, and they've been great in the ring, and I think they deserve a round of applause for going through this project and doing what they've done. I'd be mistaken if I didn't recognize the extension personnel, the volunteers, the people that help these kids do what they're doing. I think that obviously these kids have to have some guidance, whether it comes from parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, neighbors, friends, or your ag teacher, your county extension agent, whoever it may be. I think those people deserve a round of applause for what the job that they do and how they help these youth. And last but not least, the show, I think, ran real smooth. I've told, I don't know if the story went around, but my plane, I barely all over. Believe me, there is a difference. I think y'all can be proud of your leadership here, all the way from Bud Beadle on down to these young ladies that help me in the ring, and I think all those people need a round of applause for the job that they've done today. In saying that, I've reiterated, and sometimes I think we get repetitive as we're judging. I hope we get repetitive, because that means that we're looking for the same thing and finding the same thing in each class with each animal. I think that it's been an excellent goat show. I don't care if it's tomorrow when I'm judging the sheep, or next year, or next month in a county fair somewhere and judging steers, or whatever it may be. When it comes to livestock judging, I think we've got to start with a foundation. We've got to have the right structure. We've got to have some structural soundness, some structural correctness, some structural stoutness for these animals to compete. I think that when we can get a little bit too market oriented and say, well, these are wethers, these are going to market, it doesn't matter what people, these animals have a mother and daddy, and they have to be functional for a commercial producer or anybody else to be able to make money on them. So I think functionality structure is a key ingredient. I think from there it's a matter of putting some muscle in a correct way, in a smooth way on that frame, and having that frame the right size for the weight. I think when we look at goats, maybe we don't worry as much about size. I don't think that with the markets today, when we look at the markets today, a lightweight goats are more valuable than some of the heavyweight goats. So I don't get too caught up in size, but I want them to look right for their class. I want them to have the right kind of muscle shape, the right kind of structure in that class, and then we lay that finish on that muscle and on that structure, and I want it to be fresh and uniform, and I want it to meet my hand nicely. I often say that the one that meets my hand and eye the best, and y'all can see from the outside of the ring what it looks like to the eye. I get the pleasure of being able to handle these animals and be able to evaluate them on a handle basis, and believe me that these top end handle fresh and they handle firm, and I believe that they've got the right kind of muscle on the right size of frame for the right class. As we look at them, I'm not going to talk about each one. I talked about them in their class. I talked about them in their division. I think that they're all excellent goats. Again, I look forward to judging the sheep tomorrow. I've thoroughly enjoyed your kids. I've thoroughly enjoyed lining up your livestock. With that, give these kids one more round of applause, and I will pick your champion and your reserve champion to go for your reserve.
Second and final calls for Class 2 Showmanship leaders. Second and final call, Class 2 leader showmanship.
Champion at the 2012 Ak-Sar-Ben show went to Sheldon Johnson from Curtis, Nebraska. Let's give Sheldon a nice big round of applause. He receives the awards presented by the Ak-Sar-Ben Foundation and also a banner from Showtimes magazine. Reserve champion goes to our lightweight division winner, Chance Debbie from Atlanta, Iowa. Let's give Chance a nice big round of applause as he reserves his banner from Lisa Reid. And that concludes that part of our show. Right now, we'd like to give our goat herdsmanship champion presentation. In presenting